Hello, so we are back in Riverview for another renovation, and before I start this one, I'm going to pin on the screen the previous videos, previous episodes in that series, because I'm making over the whole town of Riverview. And when there is a rabbit hole building, I'm going to do a let's build. Sometimes I move around a few buildings. And also I'm making over the SIMS, and there's going to be a save file at the end. I'm not using any CC except for the rabbit hole rugs that replace the rabbit hole buildings. And it's going to be the case today because, well, I'm not sure yet, but I think I'm going to use one. It's going to be a makeover, turning a residential lot into a community lot, and maybe using a rabbit hole rug in the process. Let's check it out first in editor mode. So today's building is going to be verandas. I know a bit that building. I've never renovated it, but I've been curious about it because it looks like something that would be found in New Orleans or in the SIMS in Twinbrook. So it looks very southern. So it's going to be the first one I'm making over in that district, which is Azalea Acres. And it's a 20 by 30, and so a residential lot for now. So there is a description. Let's go. The long wraparound porches of this house make it truly unique in town, but its bonus tower rooms and spacious living areas make it a great house to aspire to. So let's have a closer look, and then I'll let you know what I have in mind for this one. At least one of the options. I'm not sure for the other one. We'll see. Okay, let's have a closer look. So I have to say I'm not a huge fan of the brick, the color of the brick on this one. It's a bit too mustardy, and I thought something a bit more cheerful would fit better, I think. But I really like the what they did with the archways here. It's very neat. This area, like the porch area, with the railing or not, and I think that fits the description of a veranda in English. In French, in veranda is a room with glass walls and usually a glass roof too. Same word, different meaning. Okay, so the fence gives it even more New Orleans style French Quarters vibe, and I really like also the columns they've used there. A small patio at the back, a terrace here, a very small backyard. So the lot is not big. That's something that has always struck me about the house. It's very close to the road. It's the case, I think, for most of the houses in that neighborhood. They are very close to the road, at least these ones on that street, and this one too. So there is a garage, a small one, and next door there is a garden. Let's get inside. Okay, let's go overview, because I'm going to have it as community lot. The whole layout is going to change. I mean, I might use, thinking. So there are tower rooms. So this one and one above. And yeah, I thought so. that there is no really an attic. But I might add one and pretend there are people living upstairs. So at first I was thinking maybe I could turn it into a sort of a bed and breakfast. But then I did something a bit like that in Sunset Valley. So I would like to change it up a bit. So I might remove the garage if I have it as a community lot, and instead have parking spots there. Sorry, I'm going to be a bit all over the place, and I'm thinking at the same time I'm going to go overview like that. And let's see what is there. So that's the kitchen over there, very big, and with a bay window overlooking the front porch area. That room, it's a bit off center because if it's too close, the archway blocks the placement of the chairs. a small chessboard area over there, and then a living room corner with darker tones here, and then the terrace, and then everything is very mustardy still. 2 bedrooms, this one with kind of a nursery vibe, bigger bedroom, a bit rustic, a skill building room, I suppose, and again the veranda part over there. So that I can already say I'm going to try and keep that idea of having archways like that and access upstairs. I might do one and see if I use it or not. So my second idea for this one, the one I'm leaning towards, is to have it as a supernatural shop. Oh shoot, potion store? How is it called? Like the Elixir Consignment Shop or something like that. And have also the rabbit hole rug for the Vault of Antiquity from Supernatural there on the lot too. Yeah, I have that supernatural vibe there. Yeah, so maybe a cafe area. I'm really not sure about that. It depends on what the type of supernatural vibe I want there. Is it maybe not darker, because I'm thinking brighter colors for the lot, because there is that house nearby. I've never done it, but it looks like a big cake, and I like this one to be a bit in the same vibe for the exterior. That said, these are the main ideas for this one. Let's get started with the makeover. So this one did not end up looking like a cake, but I'm going to say I'm satisfied with how it looks outside, though not super happy. I had some difficulties with the outside walls, what type of wall cover to use, so didn't really like the brick there. I tried, but wasn't something I felt like belonged with that house. So instead I went with yellow siding, and at first I used this one, but then at least for some parts, I think I tried to have like the edge where you can have a different color, so the trim for the corner. And then for the archways, using the ones from Showtime there, and also I made the wall there a bit shorter, so that not to have the width space in between 2 archways, because there are 2 tile wide ones, and there is a 3 tile one here for the side of the veranda part. And then what else? Using the railing from I think it's from Supernatural. And yeah, also I did try with white railing, but I went back to darker color for that, for the banister there, as it used to be. It used to be black, and with the yellowish brick, so went with that same color scheme, though brighter. And also a lot of planter boxes winding up around the second floor like that. I think I added a few more on the first floor a bit later. Also adjusting the flower bushes at the front. I removed the fence that was around the building because it's a bit too close to the road. So I liked it, but a bit, if the lot was bigger or farther from the street, I would have gone with it, but that here it was a bit blocking the way. Also wanted it, since it's a community lot, wanted it to be more open to the exterior, and so that the customers can find their way up to the shop, to the shopping area. And the back is still a terrace, and there is also a fake path leading to the gardens next door, because they are somewhat linked. I've done them when I'm doing that voiceover. They are done, and they were not when I was doing the lot, but I already had an idea of what I wanted there. So they are somewhat linked to that lot. And then, so adding some more colors to the building. I don't remember exactly when, but I'm going to add the rabbit hole rug for the Vault of Antiquity on the terrace at the back, and so that it's easily accessible. And then from the original footprint of the house, I've just added that bump out here, so that again going with the name of the lot, veranda, and trying to recreate somewhat one downstairs too, where it's going to be a bit of a cafe area, though not functional one per se. There is a coffee machine there, but no NPC to serve the customers. There is only the register for the potion shop in the entryway, so there's going to be only one NPC on the lot. Oh, also, before I forget, I've used a few store items for that lot because I wanted it to be to have a bit of a whimsical vibe, and there are quite a few items. So these are free store items or goodies from registering the game, stuff like that. And so I'm going to try and have all of them included with the download for the lot. I might forget one or two, but hopefully most of them are there. And also they will be with the save file. All of them, all of the ones I've used in the world will be there. So at least they will be there. And yeah, so that's for the items, going whimsical and with a few store items. For the first floor, there is the shop area. There is, at first I put the potion making station there, but I moved it elsewhere. I had a better room for that, but I left a chessboard area. There is a corner for the kids. There is there is a bit of an Alice in Wonderland corner in the tower room, which is no more independent room, but part of that entryway hallway. There is a circular staircase leading upstairs, and then the second big room, that's where there is the cafe area, where I've just put like the hot beverage machine, a few tables. Also I've dispatched, so the idea here was to have plants but inside, so I've dispatched plants in all the main rooms with the idea of having a theme every time. So here it's more university life ones, like I was going to talk in French. So yeah, here for the cafe area, I was thinking more herbal tea and infusion and stuff like that. So plants more from university life, but some of them are more are also from Supernatural, I think. And then, so yeah, upstairs, the mushroom room. The mushroom. It's where there are mushrooms. And then in the other one upstairs, so we are upstairs now. And so the other one upstairs, there is going to be plants that are more to make potions. So there are also a lot of books everywhere, because one of my ideas was to have it. I almost put the book register over there. I wanted it to be a bit of a special bookstore with more turned towards the occult and the supernatural things. So I don't want to go full on supernatural in that town. So the idea was to have a bit some elements that are related to supernatural happenings, but that could be explained that even more so in the Sims. And yeah, so it's a bit hidden in plain sight, but also not too much. I'm not going to use the broom riding arena, for instance. Just want to have hints of supernatural, and maybe it's something else, but you know, to dabble, to be able for the Sims to be able to dabble in potion making and stuff like that. And I already had something like that in my main world, which I haven't played in almost a decade, but yeah, it's still my main world in my mind. Yeah, I had a few supernaturals hidden in plain sight. I had, for instance, a teenager, Pesh, very sweet, and she was actually a werewolf, and nobody knew except for her family. And when she had flares up, she would hide in the tower in her house in the manor. She lived in the manor, and yeah, nobody knew why she was skipping school at that time. And yeah, you know, building a whole story around it. Her best friend was actually a would-be, well, she was kind of, she was still also a teenager, but she was a very perceptive one, and a would-be detective, and she wasn't investigating what I was playing, but I haven't played in a while, so I don't know where. I'm trying to remember where I left it at, but yeah, it was something like that. So the idea here would be something a bit similar. So we are in the witchy room here. Again, I wanted it to look more whimsical. Oh, for almost all the pieces of furniture, I went with that dark red wood. I really liked it for this lot. Had a lot of fun with this one. And again, putting books everywhere. And I adjusted the room a bit there, moving things around to include the potion making station. There is a mood lamp here. I think I put at least 2, maybe, on the lot. So depending on the color of the light, there are going to be different moods in the room, so that it gives the Sims in the room, it impacts their mood. So it gives them a moodlet, and it makes them like feel funny. I think the yellow one makes them, the yellow light make them be funnier, and the green one, they can get a toad head. What else is there? There is the blue one. I've I've used it before on a lot in Riverview, I'm pretty sure. Purple, pink, and the last one is red, I think. So they, each of them has an influence on the scene and can make them feel better or not that good, depending on the color. And they're pretty cool. I like that lamp. I think it's a very nice addition to the game. And yep. So then back downstairs here, adjusting the cafe area. I've used quite a few items from the movie stuff pack on that lot too. So yeah, it's mostly, though they are from all the different packs, but mostly Supernatural and the movie stuff pack for the furniture. And then there is a mix because, for instance, the planners here, they are from, I think they're from Universe Life, but they might be from Supernatural actually. I remember that from those two packs, those planters, but yeah. And yeah, quite a few store items. Again, I'm going to try and list them during the tour, the overview at the end, as well as have them all with the download for the lot. There is also a bathroom here, and I wanted to talk also about the blackout rooms. So I've made the lot as if it's also inhabited by the people owning the Sims, owning the place, and so there are private areas that are locked to the customers, and one of them is supposed to be the kitchen. It's way smaller than the original one, and upstairs there is also a staircase there. So there is a staircase for the public, and another one that is hidden in what used to be the kitchen for that house. And then there is also a staircase leading to the attic area, which is now livable, accessible if there wasn't a hidden room marker there, level skip marker there. And yeah, so there is also a small bathroom next to the hallway, the entryway, very small one, but at the same time it's a shop. The label for this lot is Elixir Consignment Shop, the lot assignment from Supernatural. And oh yeah, I've just included a few decorative ones here and there, just for show. Then the upstairs, one of the balconies is accessible. The porch area downstairs is accessible too, and the other balcony is for the owners. So, overview of the lot. Let's go quick. The first floor, it's the shop mostly, with the hallway, the bathroom, the cafe area, the terrace. Where have I put the... Oh yeah, I moved it there. I thought it was still there, but I moved it there. The Vault of Antiquity rabbit hole rug, so they can do all of that there. And then this is private quarters for the owners. And upstairs, the other area, there is actually a door behind the tapestry here. The private balcony. And then staircase here, the mushroom, the witchy room. And then there is the accessible part of the balcony over there with rocking chairs and an art easel. The door is here, and there is another one over there. Let's go with the different store items. So there are quite a few. So first room, there are a few over there. That's a Halloween set. The cat over there. I also used it upstairs. In the bathroom, I don't think there is any. Here, there are quite a few too. So this, that's a Dr. Pepper set. So it's this, a New Year celebration one. The bunny is also from the store. The bear bunny here, this also is from the store. In the cafe area, there is this, that, the little mouse on the pumpkin, the bookcase, the record player, this frame over there. This is also from the store. So are these two and this one. Outside there isn't anything from the store. I think that's it for the first floor. Let's go upstairs. In the corridor. Nope. Oh yeah. This skull. So is this the decal on the back wall? And I actually think that's it for this room. And then the last room, the end table. Here, the bear, the mirror, the spider, and this lamp, this ceiling light, this jack-o'-lantern over there, the spider, same one. And then I think that's about it. And that's about it for this episode. I'll see you in the next one. À bientôt!